Hello Internet, welcome back to Cataclysm. We're playing our Fire series and we were in the process of getting, oh, we're fully healed, how about that? We're in the process of getting together some forge tools and materials we need for crafting higher tier weapons and armor. We don't have any armor books, but that's okay. We're very hungry. It must be nighttime. It's 7:30 in the morning. Yeah, we can go out and continue work towards the forge stuff. Let's go ahead and eat something. I'm not loving that everything is like snack food, so I think we'll eat some proper food. What can we make with... I see we have a fair number of cans of beans. What can we... Component C:, bean. Oh my god, I can't see my keyboard. Bean. Granola. Why does... Don't make granola out of beans. That can't be correct. Scroll down. How do I scroll down? It's not page down. M for more. Okay. I don't... Oh, and I hit the button that unsorts our... Okay, try this again. Component bean. Vegetarian beans and deluxe beans and rice. Okay. Meat and bean material along with dried rice. I'm a little hesitant to use our dried rice. We don't have very much of it. Beans and rice. Can't you just make beans and rice, like beans and meat? You can't make like the traditional hobo standard of little bits of meat, hot dogs or ham or something in beans? We probably can, and I just don't know what they are. Dried beans, no. Bean seeds. Well, we don't have raw beans. We have canned beans, which are not the same thing. Well, I guess we could just bake some beans. Oh, baked beans do come with a meat. Okay. Yeah. So we'll make some baked beans. We'll go 2 because that way I think it will use a full can of beans and a full can of the chicken, and it stays good for about 2 weeks. Yeah, this is great. Why does baking beans require a sugar component? I don't like that. That should be like a different recipe, I think, because like you can just bake beans. Like, okay, don't stop complaining. Use some maple syrup. Why not? Baked beans on the table, yes. Eat some baked beans. Good old calorie count. Let's make sure we didn't open any cans that we didn't eat. Oh, you opened the large tin. Why would you open the large can? We had small cans of beans. Well, they go bad in 2 days. Certainly is irritating to me that it opened my big ass can of beans. So I guess we're eating a lot of beans over the next 2 days, though I'm sure some of them are gonna go bad. Alright, let's go harvest more metal. How many frames do we have? Yeah, pull another frame off of here, because we're gonna need a fair bit of metal here. We're gonna go here because we don't want to have to take the tires off. We never did make a jack, which is something we're gonna need eventually. I am feeling terrible today, and I'm going to try to not let that affect my gameplay, but I feel just awful. Woke up in the middle of the night because I was violently ill in the middle of the night. And then it seems like anytime I wake up while I'm sleeping, once I wake up and try to go back to bed, it just devastates my sleep schedule. So like, I woke up, I went to bed at like, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Woke up around 11. Spotted. No. I wish you were on... You are on the mini-map. He's up there by the pond. We can ignore him. He'll either come over here or he won't. You fail to recover any lumps of steel? Zombie soldier. I mean, we would need to shoot him because our quarterstaff is probably not going to beat his armor. Actually, it probably would. 19 bash. It would be close. We probably wouldn't deal very much to him. We have a lot of shot. Why don't we go kill the soldier? They recently had their loot reorganized. So like if we kill this guy, we're basically guaranteed to get a 223 rifle, probably the M4, and then also a lot of MREs. So we're going to go ahead and shoot this fella. You were attacked. Yeah, that's my fault. I hit the button a little too long. No. No. Yeah. Reduced our aim, we lost our critical. Let's back up. Try this again with a little bit more sense. Okay. There we go. Headshot. And he's dead. Smash him. So here we got the M4, like I said, was very likely. I like the M4. When I started playing Cataclysm, this was my go-to rifle. This was before I learned about the caseless rifles and before the 5.56 ammo changes, so it's relevant again with the 5.56 changes, as far as I know, because again, I keep saying this in every episode, and I feel dumb that I haven't bothered to look at it, but I'm pretty sure 223 and 5.56 are interchangeable. Matchbook, two-way radio with a disposable in it. We don't really need more batteries, and 3 MREs, which are pretty good. Always like, you know, I end up, oh, you're different. What are you? Sappy ballistic vest. Disassembling it will give you an empty ballistic vest, 2 ballistic plates, and 2 ballistic plates. Weird that it gives 2 twos. Ballistic armor with Sappy ceramic armor plates. So my guess is that the MBR vest has been replaced with this thing. Or else this is something like the MBR vest where you can put other materials into it. If we take those out and replace them with like just Kevlar plates, we probably could get a lot. I mean, it has an enormous amount of protection as it is, and it only has a 10 encumbrance. That seems a little bit OP. We're going to take this. I doubt we can repair. We might be able to repair it. We did raise our tailoring quite a lot. It's really damaged though. Give me all this stuff. Oh, a web belt. Yeah, we could hang our 9-inch nylon commonly used. Can you clip your gun to it? How do we page down? Cannot be refitted. Worn around your waist. It doesn't say what you would holster in it. I assume it's like, so most tactical webbing is for clipping weapons and things too. I don't know. Really? Combat knife. We have knives. I mean, I don't think we have a combat knife. We'll take it. And we're going to unload his gas mask just to get the filters. It's something I meant to do when we were back at the fire station because we had all those filter masks, but I never wear gas masks in this game. I'll wear the filtration CBM, you know, if I get that, I'll put that on, but let's take a look at this. Do we have an MBR? It would be in this pile. MBR. No MBR vests. Okay, so we can't compare. Oh, well, look for the Isabi. It would, if it migrated, it wouldn't be the MBR vest anymore. Let's drop. I don't want to disassemble it because it's damaged, which means there's a chance that we would fail to disassemble it for materials. And if that happens, we would lose this vest. So what I think we would do is grab our sewing kit and see if we can activate that, and see, needs at least 1 charge. Okay, sewing. They're all 0, which means it's probably on this pile. Okay, activate the sewing kit that has charge. We don't have any filthy rags. Cannot repair this type of item. Oh. Why though? What's it made of? Why can't I repair you? Reduced by damage, and this may be able to improve them by repairing. Yeah, but it said I can't repair it. Not repairable. Yeah, okay. That's a bummer. It's still incredible amounts of protection for virtually no downside. It's just 10 encumbrance. I don't get it, really. I don't want to take it apart. Just drop it for now. We're going to keep that in our back pocket and remember that for later. And what we're going to do is probably, since we can't repair it, we would just wear it until it dies, essentially. No, don't drop the quarterstaff. You can drop the M4 as well. You know, go ahead and drop the ammo and the shotgun. Let's swap to using the M4. Take a look at the damage on the M4. What do you got? 40. It's -2. Okay, well that's a bummer. Generally you want weapons with a plus to damage, and this one has a -2 to damage, which you can see right here if you're not familiar. Basically 42 is the base for this caliber of ammunition, I believe is how that works. And then -2 is what this gun adds or detracts from that ammunition damage. So we're at 40 damage. Normally you want one that's like +2. or plus whatever. I think the Storm, the 9mm rifle, is probably my favorite rifle because it has a +2 to damage, if I'm remembering right, and it has pretty good aim speeds and everything. So the M4 is not as good as I remember. That's okay. Let's unload the AR-15, unload the M4, and then unload the magazines, and then see if we can reload the magazine. You reload your Stanag mag. No. Unload Stanag. Drop our ammo. 5.56. So it was loaded with 5.56. I want to reload 5. We only have. Is that really all? I thought we picked up. We have 223 Remington. 88. We only have 5 rounds of 5. Well, it doesn't really matter then. Give me the yeah. Reload Remington. So we have 60 rounds. We don't have anything that can store ammo on our person, which is not a big deal. Go ahead and favorite those. So now we'll walk around with a rifle instead of a shotgun. Usually I carry a shotgun, but a rifle is, allows us to engage a little bit more distant. And we do want to train our rifle skill because it's usually the kind of gun that I use the most. Our rifles is 1. Our shotgun's leveled to 30 already. It's fine. Have we butchered all of these? We have. So let's go ahead and haul this stuff. We're very hungry and thirsty. Yeah, we need to be eating because the beans are going to go bad. So let's, instead of eating more baked beans, which have a 2-week shelf life, let's make more beans, more baked beans. We can't make baked beans because there's no fire. It's fine. Start a fire. Yeah, feeling sick today. Woke up around 11 and was sick, and then ended up sleeping through my alarm when I went back to bed, and it's very late already for me to be recording, and it's a real bummer because, you try to get stuff done for YouTube, and it's like I like doing YouTube. I like being on top of things. I like being ahead of my schedule. Falling behind a little bit. It's not terrible. It's not like I'm weeks behind in my recording or anything, but I don't have I haven't recorded enough Cataclysm. Can I just beans? No, not bean. Just make baked beans. Just make 4 of them. All out of canned chicken, I guess. We have a lot of Spam as well. Maple syrup. We want to use up some of this open can of beans. And we're basically converting it from an item. So if we look, converting it from an item that has less than 2 days shelf life into an item that has 2 weeks of a shelf life. So we can eat them over the coming week. So probably, let's look at Spam. Hopefully they're small. Can't see where I'm typing. Spam. Hopefully they're small cans. They're medium tin cans with charges of 6 each. Okay. Baked beans. So how much Spam would it use? 2. So we would need to make this in a portion of 3. Go ahead and make this in a portion of 3. Use the Spam. Continue using the maple syrup. So that should have used an entire can of Spam. Yes, and we have 1 charge of beans. I mean, are you going to be mad that you're eating raw beans? No, you're fine. Okay. Did that Spam change the shelf life? It did. It's only good for a week. Interesting. I didn't know they derived shelf life from the materials, but that's interesting. So we'll eat these over the course of the next few days, and we've taken care of this open can, so we don't have to worry about that spoiling. Go ahead and give me some more calories. I really would like to get our weight up a little bit. Why? We're in pain. Gotcha. Go ahead and have something to drink. We did make a bunch of water. Yeah, it's not like I'm behind on my recording. It's fine. I just, I don't know. I like to have more done. I always feel like if I take a day off, it's a waste of time. Like yesterday, I think I recorded 2 episodes of some rando game I found on online. That's free. It's called Legend of Keepers. I don't know when it'll go up on the channel. It's not super great. It's not bad by any stretch, but it's not amazing. What is this? Oh, it came with a crucible. Great. We're going to need to make the anvil, though. Let's go ahead and craft an anvil. This will take a long time. And yeah, yesterday I basically was going to record something. The game wouldn't record right, so I went and found some rando game on Steam. And then, you know, I just spent all day kind of researching and looking into other things that can be played. And people have been making suggestions in the comments, and I have been checking most of them out. And honestly, a lot of them don't fit for me. Like, I can look at a game and say, like, I'm probably not going to enjoy that. So, it's not like... I don't hate them. They're not bad suggestions. They're just... I don't know if they're for me, you know. And I'm always on the lookout for something new to play, something fun to play. What I really want to be doing, and if you've been watching the channel for any length of time, you've heard me say this multiple times, I want to be streaming, and I just don't have, like, looking for games and stuff, that's fine, but really, at the end of the day, when I sit down and I'm like, what do I want to be doing right now? The answer is streaming, and I don't have the internet for it. Our internet is so slow, and, yeah, and it's frustrating because my goal was to be streaming Cataclysm by December 2019, and now it's January, and it's obvious that I can't do that. So, I did buy Xfinity Wi-Fi on demand, which is faster and has speeds that are like an appropriate amount for streaming, but it's not a reliable connection. It drops out all the time. So it's like, even if I streamed, why? Oh, I didn't bring the book with me. That's why it was in my inventory. Right. And then I dropped it for no good reason. And, yeah, so I have faster internet right now, but I'm also nervous. Like, I feel like streaming is harder. We want historic whatever. Like, I don't have a mute button, so, like, I'm always worried, like, I'll cough right in the microphone or something, and people will hate me and never come back, and I don't know, something about streaming makes me nervous. Warhammer. We require swage and die and a chisel, okay? Swage and die set requires a chisel. Chisel. Not a working chisel. Yeah, we're just getting our tools squared away so that we're capable of manufacturing higher tier stuff. What's the other? Swage and die set. Pop this bad boy out. Oh, it said we weren't going to have enough charges in the forge. Yeah, insufficient charcoal. How's this forge doing? Oh, it seems to have bred to be even longer because it previously said, what, 9,000 hours? And now it says 65,000 hours. So that's pretty exciting. There is some charcoal here. Go ahead and just, yeah, pick it up. Put it all in there. We should have enough to finish our craft. Yeah, I wish I was a streamer. I also hate Twitch. Like, I really do prefer YouTube. When I watch my content for gaming, I watch YouTube. I don't watch Twitch. Twitch is a little bit more finicky because I had a really bad internet connection for a long time, and streaming requires more speed than buffering a YouTube video that can be in a lower quality and stuff. I mean, I know you can lower the resolution on Twitch as well, but why did I come back here? We're making a Warhammer. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm getting distracted by my own thought process. I don't even have a Twitch account anymore. I lost the password to the one that's TheMurderUnicorn. So, like, even if I went on Twitch, it would have to be some random name because I don't remember the email I used, so it couldn't be TheMurderUnicorn. We need sticks. We need scrap metal. It's weird that we need scrap metal. Go ahead and butcher. Well, we don't need the sheet metal. No, I don't want tiny sheets. Give me 5 scrap metal. What does a lump of steel get into? Chunks of steel. Sure. We're gonna run out of daylight. That's okay. We should just like eat and relax in the base a little bit. We did a lot today. Got a lot of crafting done. Head back. Oh, don't step in the glass. Glass is bad for humans. Go ahead, back up here. Probably should put more wood in our charcoal kiln because crafting the Warhammer is going to take a really long time. Oh, I was going to say, and presumably a lot of charges, but apparently not. Apparently the charge amount is not tied to the length of time you're actually crafting. It's a little bit peculiar. Eat a bunch of beans, my friend. Get sated on beans. Hopefully you're not a gassy individual. Oh, really nothing to do around the base. We've read a lot of skill books at this point. We could continue raising electronics. I guess we could raise cooking, which is something we've largely neglected. Why don't we do that? Reading this book is boring, though. Go ahead and have yourself some alcohol. You know what? We have those kegs. Where's the kegs? Are you the kegs? Negative. Are you all on my drink pile? Keg. Yeah. Give me a swig of... Well, I mean, we have literally those drinks in cans. So just drink the can of beer. For a little bit of morale. Our focus is at 98. Really kind of surprising. I'm guessing we enjoy baked beans. No? You just, because you ate with a table, is a little mood buff as well. Don't step in the fire. Okay, eat a little bit of, I don't know, lots of joy. Toastums, of course. And pretzels. We're sated. We shouldn't be eating a bunch of food. And give me the MP3. No, the one with the battery in it, please. Okay. Go ahead and activate our MP3 player. This will help keep our focus from tanking because the chemistry book is slow and not fun at all. So go ahead and read this. Yeah, I want to be on... It's too dark to read. Wasn't there just a fire here? Why'd the fire go out? Read. Okay. Yeah, I want to be on Twitch, but like I'm nervous about it. I don't know if people would watch me. I don't know if I like when I decided to do YouTube, my goal was always to do Twitch. If you know anything about YouTube and Twitch, YouTube is really famously cutting down on the amount that you can earn, despite the fact that YouTube makes tons of money through their advertisement. They share a very, very tiny, just negligible amount of that with the creator, unless you're like a big deal. So like most small creators, I don't know, if I was able to monetize my channel right today, I would probably earn less than $1 a month, probably considerably less than $1 a month. So I'm like nowhere near possibly making any money, right? On Twitch, you know, if you have one subscription in a month, it's like $2 in your pocket. So a lot of people have been abandoning YouTube and going to Twitch. And I totally get it. I understand why you would do that. And it allows for interaction directly with your chat, which means you can have like more meaningful interaction with your audience, which I think is really good. I really like that about Twitch. And so there's like, you know, a lot of people have bailed on YouTube. You know, I just earlier today was looking at some people that I used to watch on YouTube, and most of them haven't posted in like 3 years because they shifted to being full-time streamers instead of making YouTube content. So like I get it, but something about Twitch is like intimidating to me, and I feel like when you have a live audience, obviously you're much more... Like, if you've watched my content, you know I have bad days where I talk about really negative stuff that's going on with me and my mental health and things like that. And I feel like on Twitch, because there's an audience that gives you immediate feedback, that would be very bad. Like, I feel like people would not tolerate that. I feel like people would be very aggressively negative. And that makes me very uncomfortable. There's a aspect of Twitch communities that are extremely toxic. Obviously it depends on the streamer, but you go into certain streamers chats and it's like super bad, super toxic, and not something I would enjoy myself. Now I would of course have control over that as someone who can moderate, and you know, someone is being racist or offensive, Is the sun going down? Are you kidding me? Okay, we slept for a really long time, I guess, because we went to bed shortly after the sun went down. Oh, no, we didn't. We read for several hours. Yeah, so that screwed our whole schedule up. Okay, I guess we're just going to continue grinding cooking then. Like, obviously you have some control over toxicity because you can ban people if they're, like, blatantly racist or sexist or something. But, like, there are aspects of it that it just intimidates me. I feel like... So I'm not good at YouTube, right? I'm still very new. It's only been about a year since I'm not even a year that I've been doing YouTube. But I feel like I've gotten a handle on it, you know? I have a process for editing and stuff like that. I have a routine. I have a schedule. And it feels very easy, you know? I know how to upload videos. I know how to time them so that they're released at certain times. I know how to add end cards and credits and stuff like that. I feel like I have a good handle on that, so it's a safe space at this point. Whereas Twitch, it's like, well, then I got to get overlays, and like I don't know how to do that. And then I got to get a reliable internet connection, which I don't have and can't really afford to get a line into the house. Then I got to worry about managing chat, and then I got to worry, you know, because once I start streaming, I'd probably end up streaming for several months to basically no viewers, if not longer than that, because it's a little bit hard to get some recognition and attention on Twitch when there are, you know, 600 people. So what I don't get, people pile into these, like every time I go to Twitch, I go to small Twitch channels, right? Like, yes, okay, I get it. Everyone loves Shroud. That's fantastic. I don't find Shroud that entertaining, okay? He's good at his games. Great. He's a good shooter. He can click really fast. He's got those snap reflexes. Great. He's good at his job, right? So I get why he's popular, but they get like hundreds of thousands, like literally tens of thousands of people are watching their channels or their videos, and they're not really very entertaining. They're not even really people to me at this point. He's just a guy who shoots good. I don't get any, like, what last time I went, it was like his Shroud was really popular. I didn't feel like I knew the guy at all. Like, he didn't talk about himself. He didn't talk about anything meaningful. He just shot a bunch of people in a video game and gets, you know, a lot of money for it. And so when I go to Twitch, I'm not looking for that guy. I'm looking for a small Twitch streamer who has 30 people in their chat and is putting on a really good show because they have few numbers. They're trying to be as entertaining as possible. It's less about, I'm just going to do whatever I feel like doing because I'm super popular already. And it's more about, well, I want to entertain you. I want to engage with chat. I want to interact with you. I want to let you know who I am. And a lot of those people stagnate for a long time on Twitch, even though they're putting on better shows than a lot of the big streamers. Not to single out Shroud, that's an easy example because he's very popular, and Battle Royales are all over the place right now, so people who can really shoot very well and have snap reflexes in games are like really popular. Oh, the sun's gonna go down again. We should really work on our items. Let's head back to the forge. Actually, we really should call the episode. I'm not trying to badmouth Twitch or anything. It's just I don't think it's a great... I really want to engage with my audience. I want to talk to chat. I want to have that live interaction. But I'm nervous about it at the same time. And like everything else I do, I'm deeply afraid that I will fail miserably and basically be putting on a show for 1 to 2 people in the audience for the next 3 years, basically. And that makes me nervous, and when I'm nervous, I don't want to do it, and then I don't do it, and I feel bad about it. But yeah, also the internet. The internet is a limitation that I have. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. In the next episode, we're probably going to get ourselves a Warhammer, I think is the one we're going to take. And so we'll be much more potent in melee. Really would like access to the arm guards that we don't have recipes for. Arm guard. So we can make metal arm guards. Perfect for the post-apocalyptic. 15 encumbrance, 12 and 12. I wanted to steal. We could go right to chitin. Actually, well, chitin is less encumbering, but this is more protection. We'll sort that out, because we probably want to wear that vest we found. We'll figure this out later. Biosilicified. Okay. 12 and 16. What do we need for that? Sewing. Bio. Let's look at this real quick. Biosilicified chitin. Pair of bio. No, I'm looking for just... Okay, so it must not be something we can craft. It must be something that drops from a particular enemy. Exoskeletons of acidic ants. So acidic ants only. That's a bummer. Anyway, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I'll be back with more Cataclysm in the near future, of course. And I'll see you in the next one.